I'm sorry, I don't mean to be insensitive to the transvestites or whatever they're called nowadays, because I'm sure they have some sort of more correct political term that I'm meant to be calling them, and I just don't know what it is, so I'm sorry. Because somehow trannies sounds just as bad. So, like, I don't know how to not be offensive with that, so forgive me for that, if that's insensitive. Actually, no, I'm transgender myself, so fuck off. That's how that works, right? Let's go to that one. That one looks really promising. You know what? That might be it. I'm not going to hold you. That might actually be it. Let's beeline it there. Although that's really stupid. Beeline is kind of dumb because they fly in all sorts of circles and loop-de-loos like they're in a Fast and Furious movie. Doing Hot Wheels upside down fucking loop-de-loops and shit. You want as the crow flies because a crow flies straight. So beelining it somewhere doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Is that the place? What is that? Is this the volcano? I'm not going to hold you guys. This might be the volcano. Is it the volcano? It is the volcano. Looks like we're doing Earth Temple first, boys. Alright, cool. 50-50 shot. I'll take it. Alright, let's go. Oh, yeah, that's right. You have to actually shoot the... I forgot about that. That's right. You have to actually shoot the thing coming out of it. Alright, our timer starts right now. Mission Impossible. Let's do it. Let's do this shit. Get off the boat, Link. Get off the boat, dude. Thanks, Chief. Shouldn't have to press the button 15 times. Don't do it, bird. You fucking piece of goddamn shit. Bird. I like how the boat's just sitting there watching me get rocked, and he's like, oh, this is kind of entertaining. It's like, weren't you the one that wanted me to save the world? Don't you think you could help, maybe a little bit? Fucking stupid douche. Now, Link, come on, buddy. Buddy. Don't. I will shoot the shit out of you. Don't think I won't take the 5 seconds it takes to fucking put your life out. I will do it. Also, why do I remember having to sidle? Oh, no. Come on, man. Oh, I fucking borked it. Shit. I really hope this bird fucks off. I should still have enough time as long as the bird leaves me alone. If the bird leaves me alone, I should got this. No problem. I think he's circling back for seconds, though. Fucking vulture. I'm not delusional from drinking seawater, okay? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let's be smart about this. Yes. Nice. Luckily, the wind was blowing my direction. Fortune favors the bold, idiot. Is that a bomb? Oh, shit. Alright, let's go. We got this. Oh, man. Nobody said anything about lava. I know it's a volcanic fucking stupid... Man. Tet! Yeah. Oh, do I have to defeat all the enemies? Link, would you hit the bat, dude? Jesus Christ, this isn't Wo Long, son. Don't go in the water, you piece of shit. I say water, it's lava. It's like the exact opposite of water. What the fuck? What is wrong with me? How do I equate water to lava? That makes no sense. Swing! You got the power bracelets. Both arms are now stronger than ever. Press A to grab and lift objects. Could really use some of these for working retail. Oh, which reminds me to say, guys, I got a new job. So streams are very likely going to be slowing down as the job is full-time for position. But that isn't to say that I'm going to stop streaming. There shouldn't be any insane droughts of content like there was before. Out of all the places you could have landed, Link. Out of all the places you could have landed. So yeah, I'm going to be working again here soon, but hopefully I should be able to keep up with the streams somewhat regularly. Oh, thanks, Boat. You are literally in the most inopportune place you could have possibly been. Maybe he's hiding from the cannons, though. It kind of makes sense. Bye, bird. Okay, so let's head to the Earth Temple. And I don't know where the Earth Temple is. I think it's near... It's up here, isn't it? That's the Earth Temple, I think. So let's head over that way. And if I remember correctly, I really don't like the Earth Temple all that much. And there's a very, very good reason for that. And it starts with Wall, and it ends with Masters. You may remember our touchy-grabby-feely friends from the Forsaken Fortress. Try saying that 5 times fast. Bet you can't. But they are very plentiful in the Earth Temple, and they are not very friendly. In fact, one could argue that they're even more so unfriendly than the ones that we ran into previously. Is this the Wind Temple? This might be the Wind Temple. That is to say that we're going the right way, right? Oh no, it's this island over here. Okay. God, I loved this Swift Sail, dude. This makes this so much easier. It's so much less painstaking. I'm such a big fan. You know what Link really needs? He needs some of those propeller fans from Tears of the Kingdom. And he can just deck his boat out. He can just fucking get Exhibit to pimp his ride. And we can just have like 40 of those fans accelerating us across the waves. That'd be super cool. Okay, let's hope and pray that this is the correct island. This is not the correct island. I 50-50'd it and I fucked up, is what happened. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the Ballad of Gales, and I'm going to turn this fucking car around. And by car, I mean boat. Bam. That's right. For whatever reason, I thought Outset was up here, because I knew the Earth Temple was relative to Outset. I don't know why I thought Outset was at the top of the map. I think I was thinking of Windfall. I think I got the two confused. That's alright, though. So we now embark to the Earth Temple. And I said before, the Earth Temple is a whole hell of a lot of fun. Not really. But we're going to pretend like it is for content. And it's right over here. So what I think is really cool about this game is, like the King of Red Lions was saying before, is that Hyrule was entirely flooded, so these are alternate entrances. So the real entrances to the temples are sealed underwater by Ganon's power, which is really cool. It's a really neat concept, this game, I think. It does a lot of things right for a Zelda. And I don't feel like a lot of people give it the credit that it deserves, stylistically. Yes, that's right. This one actually looks like a giant fucking rock. Forgot about that. So if I remember correctly, we have to do a little bit of a prerequisite before we can go into the Earth Temple, but I can't remember what it is, but I know it involves going back to Dragon Roost. And I know it involves Medley in some way, shape, or form, but I can't remember. Maybe we have to throw this giant stone rock at her face. I'm sorry, I didn't even let the jingle play out fully. It's kind of fucked up. Down, down, solid, right, left, solid. You know, somehow I remember that. There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. Okay. You know, I feel kind of bad for Medley, though, because she's gonna have to be sealed away in this temple for all fucking eternity. And the Earth Temple kind of blows compared to the Wind Temple. You'd think the Wind Temple would blow more, given that it's a Wind Temple. But it doesn't. Now I know what you might be thinking. Is that Azora as an Earth Sage? Yes, it is. O great hero chosen by the Master Sword. My name is Naruto. I'm Azora Sage. For an age I offered my prayers here in the Earth Temple, praying that the power to repel evil would remain within the Master Sword. And yet, unfortunately, due to Ganondorf's evil designs, the Master Sword you hold has lost this power. After his defeat at the hands of the Hero of Time, Ganondorf was sealed away, but not for all time. He was revived and he returned Hyrule in a red wrath. He attacked this temple and stole my soul, knowing that he had to remove the power contained in that enchanted blade. In order to return the power to repel evil to your sword, you must find another to take my stead in this temple and ask the gods for their assistance. You must find the one who carries on my bloodline, the one who holds this sacred instrument. Nothing can stop the flow of time or the passing of generations, but the fate carried within my bloodline endures the ravages of all the years. It survives. The song you just conducted is the one that will open the eyes of the new sage and awaken within that sage the melody that will carry our prayers to the gods. The door that blocks your way will only open when the sage plays that song. May the winds of fortune blow with you. He's like, okay. Right, so I know what else you may be thinking. How the fuck does a Zora and a Rito make a bird person? Weird. The Rito are already bird people, and the Zoras are already Zora people. So what the fuck? How does that work? How does biology work in Zelda? Are you really curious? Are you really all that curious? Do you really want to ask these questions? Are you sure that you want to ask these questions? Because I'm not sure if they have answers. Just roll with it. We're going to do the classic smile and nod. Okay, where are we going? We're going back to Dragon Roost. Where is Dragon Roost? There it is. Okay. Time for the Ballad of Gales. Not that one. How do I do this? Right. Sorry, I was like directionally challenged there for a minute. Okay, which gets me... Oh, I can warp directly to Dragon Roost. Oh, yeah. Cut out the middleman, huh? Okay, I like it. Let's get a zoom-in. Let's get a roostin'. I was gonna say zoom in again, and I was like, shit, I already used that one. You know what's stupid, though? It's like, you can hear Medley strumming away on that thing, but the thing is, she doesn't know how to play it for shit. And then once you recruit her, she becomes a savant with it. Which is fucking dumb. I don't think anybody realizes just how much fucking effort it takes to learn an instrument. Shit. I thought that was my leaf. Fuck. Wait, can I cheat? I can cheat. Nice. Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier. How are you? The real Markiplier? Where's your pink mustache? Prove it. I want pictures. Send me nudes. If you're Markiplier, last I heard Markiplier had an OnlyFans. Send me nudes. Otherwise I don't believe you. But welcome. Not Markiplier. To the Wind Waker. Welcome back to Five Nights at Dragon Roost. Thanks for the follow, Chief. Hopefully you enjoy Wind Waker as much as I do. This is a kick-ass, phenomenal game. I fucking love this thing. Imagine being this desk jockey just sorting letters. Like, imagine all the things this guy could have aspired to be. Psych, no, I'm just Mark. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Imagine that guy having all his aspirations and dreams in front of him. Like, what if he wanted to become a doctor? And they're like, nah, you know what you're gonna go to school for? Sorting letters. He's just like, okay then. Honestly, he doesn't look like he's all that motivated, though. Maybe he, like, wanted to do medicine or something like that, and then he's like, oh, you know what? I kinda like letters. Letters are kinda cool. They're all papery. You can tell people how you feel and stuff. Hey, Metals, why'd you have to be all the way up here? Why did I have to grappling hook across the treacherous cliff? What was... Dude, holy shit, that's a hell of a lot of screen tear right there, Chief. That's like their entire stock of screen tear in just one little sequence. Now that guy just walks around with the letter outside applying for the job. Do you think he carries his resume in an envelope? Oh, Serenity, you're okay. What voice did I give her? I don't remember. You know, Prince Kamali's been asking me all about your adventures already. I can rest easy now that I've seen you safe and sound with my own eyes. Well, we have to wait until I make my descent from this cliff first, seeing as how you guys won't install a fucking elevator. Prince Kamali's turned into a fine young adult, hasn't he? What is that supposed to mean? Are you asking if I find the bird kid attractive? No. Recently, he's even begun doing things on his own without my guidance. Tying his shoes. You're birds. Why do you need shoes? That's stupid. You're stupid. Every conversation still ends up centered on you, though. It sounds like he has some sort of fascination with me. I'm gonna have to break the news that I'm not into birds. I'm not racist. I'm just not into bird people. Watching Prince Kamali grow up fills me with pride, but it makes me a little sad as well. I wonder if this is how a mother feels. What are you trying to say? Speak straight, woman. Oh, but just listen to me go on. How weird I must sound. Hee hee. She wants kids. Link's like, nope, gotta bounce. And then it's like the Ballad of Gale's transformation, you know. Well, I better continue practicing so that I can be useful around here, too. Performing music like this is an important duty of an attendant. For what fucking purpose? What purpose could poorly playing an instrument possibly have? If you do the letter minigame 3 times and beat the record, he'll ask you to beat and see inside when you come back. I know there's a heart piece involved. I remember that. But I haven't played this game in like literally 15 years. I'm not even kidding. Hey, is that the Wind Waker? Wow. You knew I had this, dumbass. You remember when I had to direct the wind to blow you into the cave and you flew into the wall like 4 times? Totally not my fault. I abstain from any financial responsibility for any injuries that you may have incurred. Right. I was like trying to remember how the song went, and then I forgot that the game directs you. I was like, oh. And I'm the man of knowledge, so I got you. I appreciate it, Chief. I was sat there for like 20 minutes trying to remember what I had to do to go get the fire and ice arrows, and then I suddenly remembered I had to talk to a stupid fairy child. And I was like, oh, I remember. What a mysterious song. It sounds so familiar. It's almost as if something I've forgotten is trying to be remembered. Might you possibly be the descendant of a fucking Zora person? Don't catch her, let her fall, idiot. They're gonna accuse you of roofying her, dumbass. You know how suspect that looks to have a girl passed out in your arms like that? Nowadays? It's like, no, you're just trying to be courteous and gentlemanly, and they're like, you're trying to fuck her, aren't you? It's like, no, she's a bird person, why would I do that? Oh, you run randomizer, do you? How is that? I would imagine a Wind Waker randomizer would be really fun and really interesting. See, I haven't played the Wind Waker in about 15 or 20 years. I haven't played this game since I was like 10 or 11 years old. And I'm just about 30. So I thought it'd be really fun to come and revisit the Zelda series. So we're doing Wind Waker. I did Master Quest on Ocarina of Time, and that was a fucking ride. That was a trip and a half. Because the game was built, it was structured entirely different from what I had remembered. And it was really fun to explore. And like, requiring the Scarecrow song to be able to beat the game was a bit of a change too. So we're on Wind Waker now, and then next time is probably going to be either Twilight Princess or Majora's Mask. It's epic, but trust me, searching the sea for 4 hours makes you insane. Oh, when you need a particular thing? I can't imagine, dude. That's why I said it would probably be That's fucking creepy. Just now, a sage spoke to me. She spoke so gently. Are you just horny for everybody? There's something that I must do. You know what she's starting to remind me of? Honestly, she kind of looks like Birdie from the old Ronald McDonald's videotapes. You know, the VHSs? Thanks to you, I've been awakened to the knowledge that I'm a sage of the Earth Temple. Yeah, that's the bad news. There's actually something that I can do to help this world. It's incredible. If you think so. I bet my teacher knew all about this. Serenity, please, you must take me to the Earth Temple. We must hurry and wake the power to repel evil that sleeps within the Master Sword. Calm down, bitch. We still got about like 15 hours of gameplay, dude. Is that Serenity with my woman? You son of a bitch. I had the hots for you, Link. Me. Like, I was searching the grappling hook to have more place to search chests, and it was in a random tower in the middle of fucking nowhere. Also, I made it so that any caves entrances or temple entrances are randomized too. Oh, so you could like walk into Dragon Roost and get the Wind Temple entrance? That's pretty crazy. I would imagine it's just like a coding switch, right? So like literally you could walk into the Tower of the Gods and get Ganon's tower. Like absolutely random. What, where did we disappear to? What the fuck? He was just there. How did we get here? I'm starting to think she roofied me. What the fuck? Alright, you know what? Whatever, you got it. Can we teleport? I think we can. The God Tower Temple led me to the Forest Haven. Forest Haven is a cool dungeon. I like that one quite a bit. We're going to the south. Yeah, we're going to Outset. That's where the Earth Temple is. I was going to say, I literally just remembered where this temple was, and I already forgot. But yeah, let's see. My history with the Zelda series is I grew up on the 3D games, so Ocarina of Time was my first Zelda, and it was my favorite for a very long time. And then I played Majora's Mask shortly after, and Majora's Mask became my favorite. And I still like Twilight Princess, but I like it slightly less than Majora's Mask, but above Ocarina, I think. In certain respects, but I think I hold Twilight Princess and Ocarina on the same level for different things, for different reasons. And then Wind Waker is like smack dab in the middle of all of them. Like, I think I enjoy Wind Waker a little bit more than Twilight Princess, but stylistically, I think I prefer Twilight Princess, because I like Zelda looking dark and realistic. But I also like it looking cartoony, but like, the majority of Zeldas, when you think about it, are kind of serious looking. So, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask have kind of the same visual aesthetic to them. And then Twilight Princess has that same dark aesthetic. Medley, listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The temple ahead is the nest of an evil creature. The same creature that stole the life of your predecessor, the sage. It is a dark and frightening place. That is why, if you do nothing else, then at least do this. If Serenity comes near you and presses the R to call you, then be silent and follow closely behind. And if Serenity presses A, allow him to lift you, and if need be, fly and carry him through the air. If Medley gets stuck and cannot continue in the temple, use the Wind Waker to conduct the song you learned in the Tower of the Gods. Do you understand? You sound like you're speaking from a lot of experience, Boat. Have you been in this temple before, by chance? Protect Medley. Protect each other. The power to repel evil shall surely be returned to the Master Sword. Yeah, we'll see what the fucking Wallmasters have to say about that. Mad right now because Nintendo just turned off the emulators for 3DS and Switch. I mean, Switch, yeah. I heard Yuzu got shut down or, like, sued or whatever. But the great thing is, I don't know if I'm legally allowed to say this, but if you've already downloaded the emulator, they can't do shit. So keep it on the down low. But yeah, I already have Citra, and I already have all the games I want, so they can't do a fucking thing to me. And the funny thing is, too, is that, like, I think emulation is totally fine. I don't consider it piracy. Because if they don't make these games available to modern audiences, they can't bitch about people being unwilling to spend the money on them to buy them. Especially when they're secondhand retailed from websites that want like $200 for a copy. It's fucking ridiculous. Not only that, is I typically only emulate games that I own for conveniences.